And this matter is a continued hearing of one I started before. We just weren't able to get through all the evidence on Ms. Campbell's request to terminate a PPO that I granted, looks like back in June, or actually Judge Denenfeld granted back in June in favor of Ms. Gay. So, Ms. Campbell, would you please raise your right hand?
Oh, hold on.
You solemnly swear or affirm that your testimony today will be the truth and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
All right. And Ms. Campbell, you're contesting the orders here, or the application for a PPO here. I think we established that, one of the incidents it was based on was this big blow up that happened in the street and did involve members of both families, and bleach got tossed on Miss Gay. That's a single incident. And then the question is, are there other incidents here that were identified? And I think that Miss Gay, when I had her testify, said that there was an incident of egg throwing. And I think your testimony was you never threw eggs at her house.
No, I didn't.
Okay. I did note, and Miss Gay did send me a video, and I guess I'll probably need to swear in Miss Gay, and then I need to find out the video I'm talking about here. Did you get a copy of the videos and the things that Miss Gay submitted?
No, I did not. I had wanted to let you know that it was an incident that happened 2 weeks ago, where we were at the church, and she called the police. She called the police, and they took they didn't take my statement. They took the church member statement and her statement, and the police said they were gonna put it in the PPO office or something. Okay. And it was a statement. Yeah, it was a statement from church members and stuff. So I think that's really irrelevant. That needs to be addressed, because it was a lot of lying, going on still, and you would be able to see, I wasn't involved. They didn't take my statement, but they took other people from the community's statement, and it needs to be seen, because this is a repeated.
This case is one of those situations where absolutely nobody walks in clean, and the courtroom becomes the only place left to sort out years of unresolved chaos. What you're about to watch is a continuation of protective order hearing that already spiraled once and now threatens to spiral again. We've got two neighbors locked in a bitter, emotional feud, extended family members dragging social media into the mix, accusations flying in every direction, and a judge trying patiently to separate evidence from pure emotion. At the center of this hearing is one key question. Should a protective order remain in place, or was it built on shaky claims that can't actually be proven?
And it's not regularly the church that you attend. You were just there for a single occasion.
Yeah, I used to go to that church when we first moved here from New Orleans. And when my brother died, it brought me back to my childhood. So I was going to the church to pray for peace.
Okay. All right. Well, that's not been brought up, I don't think. Ms. Gay, is that part of the PPO?
It should be. It should have been, because this just happened. My brother got killed August 10th, and this just happened like 2 weeks ago. The police made a report. They came to my house after they left the church. They came to my house. So they said they were going to put it in the office. This needs to be, should be looked at, because it would tell you in the report what actually really happened and the patterns of her lying and stuff.
All right. Well, let me go back to Ms. Gay. Let me swear in, Ms. Gay. If you'd please raise your right hand. You solemnly swear or affirm that your testimony today will be the truth and nothing but the truth. You're going to have to unmute, Ms. Gay.
Okay.
All right. You solemnly swear or affirm that your testimony today will be the truth and nothing but the truth?
I swear to tell the truth.
All right. Very good. Thank you, Ms. Gay. Ms. Gay, Is the church, you didn't raise the church incident as one of the violations or for a reason to continue the PPO?
No, I didn't.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess the idea is I haven't seen, and you're saying what I'm hearing from you, Miss Campbell, is that there'd be stuff in there in that police report I could review that might show Miss Gay being dishonest about the whole situation. However, that's not in front of me today. I didn't get the report. I didn't see that it was part of anything submitted to me in the what I have in front of me today.
Well, she said that the lady said that she was going to send it. The police officer said she was going to send it to the
BPO department.
Yeah, and I've never been through that, so I didn't know.
Yeah, no, and they will send it up to me. I just didn't see it. I did get a whole bunch of emails. I think primarily. Did you send me a bunch of evidence, Miss Campbell, or was it Miss Gay that sent me? I did get a whole bunch of material.
Well, I sent in stuff too. I don't know if she sent in stuff, but I did.
Yeah, no, I think I got yours, Miss Campbell, and let me take a look here. One of the I did get several movies here. One of them, it looks like one of you is cleaning the back of the house with a broom. Who is that in that video?
That's
me, probably.
That's you, Miss Campbell, or Miss Gay?
Probably me. If it's you say cleaning with a broom.
Yeah, like the siding of the house.
Yeah.
Okay, and it looks like you're.
Now that we're officially back in court, it's important to understand what this hearing actually is and what it isn't. This is not a criminal trial. No one is being found guilty or innocent here. This is a civil protective order hearing, which operates under a much lower burden of proof. That means a judge doesn't need proof beyond a reasonable doubt, but they do need credible, consistent evidence that ongoing harm or harassment exists. What makes this continuation especially important is that the judge already paused proceedings once to allow one side to submit ring camera footage. Evidence that was described as crucial to proving the alleged violation.
So I was on the phone, I was on the phone, or whatever, and stuff, and I think that's when CPS came or something. CPS had came or something, and we were, I was upset because all the stuff that, it was more and more stuff from after they came to my house, and stuff. Then after that, she had CPS come. Then after that, she had her daughters and them and stuff. So yeah, I was upset, but I didn't. I was on the phone talking. I was minding my own business in my own yard and stuff. I was in.
Yeah, you're talking on your phone, but you're saying I'm on the phone, and it didn't look like. Did you see Miss Gay out there and on her deck or anything?
No, I did not see her on the deck. And then too, I had laser surgery. So I cannot see and stuff that good. So I didn't see her. I don't be looking to see her or none of that. I was on the phone, like I said, I was on the phone. And then my neighbors, Sarah and Josh and Alex, they were there too, but they were in their yard cleaning up too.
Okay. Who now? I also got some in that same. Gosh, I had this stuff pulled up and then I promptly lost it all. I also got some screenshots, I guess, in there of. There were some email or text messages. Who sent me those?
Probably me. The emails her daughter basically just keep harassing me and stuff. And then they went from, they harassed my 18-year-old daughter, Cheyenne, my older daughter, her grandkids, and her kids. So basically she has her daughter, Keisha, and the girl, Gigi, who's supposed to be Mecca's cousin, my baby daddy, her cousin. So basically all they do is sit. She gets all her family to talk about me and to keep going and stuff. They talk about my 9-year-old daughter and stuff. And now Miss Gay is so interested in. She's been doing it. She's been doing it for about a year now. Ever since with her grandkids got into it with Cheyenne. So basically she keeps it going. She has her grandkids fight my Cheyenne, my daughter, and that's where it was. And in the video you see Miss Gay came over to my house. That's her red car. Her red truck in my yard. She came over with her with all those people. She didn't. I never threw no eggs at her house. And then if I threw eggs at her house, why didn't she call the police? She had a whole mob of people come to my house, and I was in my house. She started with, I guess, the kids, because she said when she came over, she said Miss Gay said she came to talk about Christopher. Christopher is Cheyenne's baby daddy, which she never. They came over there and plotted. I came out my house and her daughter and them had pipes and everything. They didn't come to talk. They came to fight me and assault me and my kids, and they also assaulted my 9-year-old daughter.
Is that the video that you sent me, Miss Campbell? Did you send the video? It looked like a video of a phone.
Yeah, it was my my sister. Because they recorded when they came. I didn't even know nothing was going on. They came and recorded. All those her family.
This is a textbook example of how emotionally charged information can feel important, but still fail legally. Miss Campbell introduces a church incident as evidence of a continuing pattern. But notice the judge's response. He doesn't dismiss her emotionally, yet he immediately narrows the legal lens. If the church incident wasn't raised as a formal violation, wasn't submitted with documentation, and isn't directly tied to protective order requests, then it simply isn't usable today. Judges are not investigators. They rule based on what is formally presented in front of them, not what might exist somewhere else.
Miss Campbell, is this the same blow up that we talked about with the bleachers? Is this a separate?
Yes, it's the same incident.
Same one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of all stems out of that.
Yeah. She came over, Miss Gay, she's a liar. She came over to my house to start this mess. She calls me fat bitches all the time. She always disrespecting me. She disrespects my daughter. And see, my daughter is 19. I talk to my daughter a lot and stuff, but you know, she's younger and stuff too. And that also brought in the problem too. She has a lot of people, them twins, both of her daughters. She had 1,000 people over at my house. I wear glasses. They broke my glasses. I could not see. Nothing. I didn't have no weapons. I wouldn't, if she would never came over to the house, then Cheyenne probably wouldn't have never poured bleach on them. It wasn't just directly towards her, but whoever came on the porch.
What about these emails that, and I can't tell. I got copies. Actually, they're not emails. They're text messages. They're from Gigi. Who is that?
That's her daughter. Her daughter. So her daughter. I've been going out with Terrell since 2009, and me and Terrell have had domestic situations. So her daughter, as long as Terrell's beating me up, they all cheering and laughing. And then after he beats me up, here come her family doing the same thing. And two, why should I have to get beat up by their family too? Not only the spouse, but her and her family. Her daughter, she talks about my kids. She talks about me getting beat up. She talks about Mecca, who is supposed to be her cousin. She calls Mecca's a little fat girl. My daughter is only 9 years old. And then they turned around. They came over there with tasers. They dropped the taser, and my daughter picked it up. My daughter is 9 years old. I'm not out here fighting with no kids. She is. So her daughter is 43, I believe, 1 year older than me. Her daughter is the problem. And then she got her mother in it, Miss Gay, and Miss Gay's been going along with it for about 2 years. Miss Gay I've been staying here for 3 years. Miss Gay did not know none of that until she started getting in the midst of it with her daughter.
This is where courtroom skepticism starts to show, and it's subtle but powerful. The judge isn't accusing anyone outright. Instead, he asks logical follow-up questions that expose how unlikely the explanation sounds when placed under scrutiny. Multiple conversations happening at once on shared property during a tense neighbor dispute, all while claiming no awareness of protected party nearby. Judges are trained to listen for plausibility, not just denial. You can deny an allegation all day long, but if your explanation raises more questions than it answers, credibility begins to erode. The judge's reaction here isn't emotional, it's analytical.
We co-parent. We have a 9-year-old daughter in common, and also Cheyenne and stuff. They have called CPS. I have dealt with CPS. I'm also working right now after this. since my brother got killed, I'm working with Robert S. them and Eric, the policeman chief, to have something done about this, because I'm tired of it. I have other things going on in my life bigger than this, and they keep picking with me. She's not just only her family; she has other people in Grand Rapids picking with me too.
All right, now Ms. Campbell, in this, I'm looking at this text string here. It's from Gigi. You say that's Miss Gay's daughter.
Yes.
Is she talking to you, or is she talking to someone else?
She's talking to her cousins, her nieces. The lady, Miss Gay, saying those twins. She's talking. See, those twin girls are Cheyenne's age. They're only like 18, but she got younger people to fight us.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at these messages. It says, "Don't act clueless, bitch. You know what I'm talking about." Crying face. Anyways, bye, prostitute. And then response, you just want to make up something. You the same. BITC that was getting bust down like brick in Ottawa basement. Your mama with her big ass. Who's that talking?
That's Miss Gay's nieces, the twins. They fight in Cheyenne. So she got her cousins to come over here, and her cousin, like, she got her whole family. I'm big, they not. So she said her big ass mama, which is me. They argue with Cheyenne, my 18-year-old. And then after that, they brought Miss Gay, came with her nieces, her cousins. She came with everybody. Her daughter is the problem. And then she bring her mom in it. That's what I'm saying. They talking about me. They talking about I graduated in 2001. My daughter was going to Ottawa with them. So basically, we don't have nobody here. My mom only came here with her kids or whatever. We don't have no family here. They have a lot of family, and they've been ganging up a lot of people. This has been over throughout the years. But you know what? Now I'm glad that happened, because now you can see in the light. Everything was doing the dark come to the light, because this family has been picking with me for years.
All right. Well, yeah, I see. And so you're saying these messages aren't to you directly. Now, there's one here that looks like it's got a screenshot maybe of your picture. This your friend mama, right? Why her dad leave her to get jumped, though? Why she ain't save her mama? Who's that between?
That's the twins. They with Cheyenne, with my daughter. They be picking with my daughter and stuff. That's what I'm saying. You see, they saying they was why the dad leave her and stuff or whatever. They talking about my kids. That's all they do. And then now they run to their mama. They know their mom. Now that everything is out in their life.
That single line from the judge says more than it seems. When a court starts viewing both sides as contributors, it fundamentally changes how protective orders are evaluated. Protective orders are designed to shield victims, not referee long-standing family wars. Once the narrative shifts from one party is being targeted to everyone keeps escalating, the legal justification weakens fast. Here, the testimony expands into generational conflicts, social media harassment, third-party involvement, and past domestic violence. All deeply serious issues, but not all legally connected to this protective order. Courts can only act on what's narrowly before them. This is the pivot point of the entire hearing. Everything circles back to this moment. The allegation that justified continuing protective order hinged on one thing: ring camera proof of egg throwing. Time was granted specifically for that evidence. And now, it isn't here at IN court absence speaks loudly. When someone claims video exists, especially from a ring camera pointed directly at the area in question, the expectation is simple. Either it shows a violation or it doesn't. And when nothing is produced, the judge has to weigh that silence.
Hey, let me go back to you in this situation. I think what I hear Ms. Campbell saying is that, there is this, conflict between the family members, extended family, but Ms. Campbell's not herself coming after you. There was this blow up in the street, and we know that happened, and I don't want to revisit that too much because I think you described that last time. What about these other incidents?
So, Your Honor, first, I'm going to let you know, I respect the court. That's why I come to the court for a resolution. All this I'm just coming, I've sent you evidence of her. There's her on Facebook yelling and screaming that she's going to shoot me. There's a video of that. as well as
You sent that to me, Miss Kay?
Yeah, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Is it under the case? Let me take a look here. Yeah, I got it. 155. I just got so many emails here. I haven't been able to go through everything yet. I got some ring, but that's not that. And some of them were attached like iMessages. Unfortunately, I could not download everything here. Let me take it.
Judge, I think one of them it's titled as MOV.
Yeah.
I think that one is a video.
Okay, let me take a quick look at it.
Better than nothing.
Thought I took a look at it. Let me see here.
A motherfucker don't like you. They always got something to say.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
All right, so you're saying I'm looking at this video here, and I don't know if I can share this thing. That would probably be beyond what I can do.
Your Honor, you hear her yelling profanity in the back.
But I was not talking to you. And then why are you watching me? That's all she does is watch me. We're not friends on Facebook or nothing.
This exchange perfectly illustrates how social media can destroy a legal position faster than almost anything else. What might feel like venting, exaggeration, or talking in general, online becomes something entirely different when played in court. Judges don't interpret posts emotionally. They interpret them literally. Tone, language, and context matter, especially when threats are alleged. And notice the judge's reaction here. He doesn't argue. He doesn't moralize. He simply points out the obvious. There were safer, clearer explanations available, and they weren't used. That silence or failure to directly deny intent is damaging.
The ones that were deleted, the ones that every time she was threatening to kill me, I went downtown, she deleted those. But I have a witness that could the one that sent me that, where she was invested. She keeps talking about, I don't even know this lady. I don't even care to know anybody like that. But she was invested in talking about how my house was obtained. My house was not obtained through a death. Okay.
What?
And see, Your Honor, can I please talk? Because I never.
Yeah, you can continue.
Okay, so she talks about how my house was obtained, where my kids stay. I never came around there. This girl, when I came around there, I sent nobody. I have no reason to send nobody around to her house. For what reason? I don't even know this person. And
let me pause you just a second, Miss Kay. When you get like the video that we were just listening to the little piece of here, is that posted on her Facebook or is that mailed to you? What happens with that?
Her Facebook, she did it as far as I know, someone sent me 3 days of her going online and bashing me and talking about how she gonna shoot my house. And y'all know I would have shot her this day. You know I would have shot her that day. So the one of them.
Does she say your name in there, Miss Gay, or is she just referring to someone else? I mean, generally.
She says my house. She says she's talking. You can clearly understand that she's talking about me. She's talking about my daughters, and she's saying their mother that lives behind her, that she's going to shoot her house up. Or she should have shot the house up. I mean, it's on the video. I can't.
All right, and I haven't watched the entirety of that video. Does that video contain statements that say that, Miss Campbell?
No, it does not. Do you think I'm want to go to prison? I have 2 kids and a grandkid. I do not own a gun. I will not shoot her house. I mean, yes, I was going live after 4 days after when they came to my house.
At the end of the day, this case isn't about who's louder or who's angrier. It's about evidence, credibility, and legal thresholds. The judge was tasked with determining whether protective order should continue based on provable violations, not unresolved family conflict or social media hostility. What we saw instead was a situation where emotions ran high, accusations multiplied, but the key evidence promise of court never materialized. Protective orders are powerful tools, but they require clear justification. When courts begin to see mutual escalation, third-party involvement, and unsupported claims, they often shift toward de-escalation rather than enforcement.